Yeah, I would say 24 hours at the most.
Okay.
Few hours is what I would recommend. Now, I know a lot of hiring managers have so much on their plate and general managers and everything. So sometimes those aren't possible. But for those really qualified applicants, I would go for a few hours to 24 hours. And I'll just give one more why is certain applicants, they're going to move along in the hiring process. And if an applicant is moving along through the hiring process and there's 3 interview steps and they're on step 1, another company maybe reached out earlier and they already have that applicant on step 2 of the interview process, you can see they're going to take that other job
Yeah.
because they're going to probably get that offer letter first. So just kind of giving a little bit more insight. That's why it's important, probably the most important thing to avoiding ghosting, responding within a few hours. At most, I would say 24 hours.
Yeah, and the fact that those high quality applicants, the like most talented, they know they're high quality applicants because they're
Yeah,
getting the attention from all the, employers they're applying to. And I think sometimes as employers, we forget like they have options and we almost like
totally.
we can take it for, I know I hire, like I can take it for granted sometimes. And you forget that, hey, you're actually competing with people for these top quality candidates. They're not just
Yeah.
applying to you. And so doing anything you can to put yourself in an advantage. And I like the idea that like it's totally within our control to contact them immediately. It's not like, like we were
Mhm.
saying earlier, throwing money at the problem. You don't even have to throw money at the problem with this. It's literally just a matter of,
Yeah.
especially if you're already a career plug client
Mhm.
and you can just automate it, like set up
Yeah.
autopilot, and then you don't even have to think about it. Like I've used it before, and
Yeah.
it contacts them immediately for me. And
Yeah.
and it's
Totally.
like, okay, now I can spend my time focusing on actually vetting this candidate, actually researching them, getting to know them, doing everything I can.
Mhm.
That's the stuff that matters. That's the stuff that I actually want to spend my time on. Whereas if I'm using Career Plug and I have autopilot turned on, autopilot will send them a link to schedule an interview while I'm in a meeting. And then by the time I
Yeah.
leave the meeting, that interview is on my calendar. So it's like, this is the type of thing, like just have this automated, have the
Yeah.
hassle automated out of your life. So, and it also puts you at an advantage with them. It's like win-win. Um,
Yeah, and not even just automation with sending out the interviews, getting reminders like you stated with the autopilot, but also just automation with filtering out applicants who aren't qualified. Right? If you know exactly who you want as an ideal candidate and you ask the right pre-screen filtering questions and we automatically disqualify them from the process, that means that you've identified those non-negotiables. So you're already very crystal clear on who you want for the position, which will move it along faster. But you're also removing anyone who's not a good fit out of the process so you can focus on those higher qualified applicants. So also automation with filtering out unqualified applicants makes it quicker to reach out to those qualified applicants, which is helpful as well.